Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Neon Awakening Tarot Volume 2 by my good friend Whitney from Spiritual Infusion 1111. I will have her channel in the description box below, as well as a link to purchase this specific deck if you are interested. So this deck was gifted to me by her, and I really do appreciate it, and I am excited to look at it. I have seen a few previews as far as like I found somebody using it on YouTube, and I have seen people talking about it on her Etsy shop in the reviews, and wow, let me just say that I am in love with Neon Awakening Volume 1 Tarot. That was the, I don't know, for a while I used that deck. I picked up nothing but that particular tarot deck as far as tarot goes. And I still do actually. But now we have this one here. So, now. This one's in a box. I love the box. Now, it does have a similar vibe to Neon Awakening Volume 1 as far as like the glow-in-the-dark type theme here with the neon lipstick and the makeup. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into this one. So I did already open the box and everything. So I did a little short video that I'm going to post on TikTok and Instagram, which I will probably post that before I post this on my YouTube channel. It's just to give people a sneak peek, and then if they want to see the full review and the cards, they can come to the video on YouTube. So let me just get this out of the way without making a mess. And this is the deck, and I'm gonna just show you what she gave me. So I have some crystals here. I got an amethyst, and let me see what this is, because I didn't actually just look at it very closely. I have some stickers. Love. Okay, that's, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to think about that. But so yeah, I got some crystals to add into my little bowl, my crystal bowl over there that you may see in some of my videos. Those are not even all the crystals I have. Those are just the ones that I have in that bowl. But so we got stickers. I'm gonna actually put this back in here as I go, so work smarter, not harder. All right, so we got crystal stickers, this beautiful sticker of her, and I also received this, which I am pretty sure it might be a necklace. I don't know, a necklace or a bracelet. And it's handmade. Awesome. I love handmade things. I actually make bracelets and stuff myself, so that's another thing we have in common. I made this one. And I do have it for sale on, well, right now I don't have it available for sale, but I will put it back for sale on my other Etsy shop where I do bracelets and stuff. But and then we got this thank you for your support card here, and I'm gonna cover the QR code up because I'm pretty sure only the people who purchase this or receive this deck are the ones that can use this code. But here's a special offer for you, 20% off for your next order. Use discount code 20% off, and I just literally gave y'all the code. But yeah, it might just, she may have it just made for people that purchase. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this. Actually, and she also wrote me a little short little letter here, and I didn't know she had my name on it, and which, by the way, like, she spelled my name correctly, which a lot of people don't. So props to her for paying attention and knowing your girl. I have a pretty common name, but people tend to spell it one way rather than the way that I spell it. But I hope you love the new deck. It's one of my favorites. Best of luck in 2024 with. Now, normally I wouldn't show you people's real names unless they've given me permission. But pretty much everybody on that channel calls her by her name. So I'm sure that that's not going to, you know, affect anything. But me personally, I don't give out my real name on my platforms, just to people that I have developed a relationship with. And some people in this business know me by my real name, but yeah. And that's just for safety. It's not to be funny or not to be like, you can't sit with me type of thing. I'm not that type of person. It's just simply, I want to maintain a professional relationship with my clients. And I don't know, I feel weird with my clients calling me by my real name. And I was on a radio show from a website where I volunteered readings, which means I wasn't getting paid to do them. And that's where I actually started giving them professionally, was that particular site. And the owner, and I love her to death. I love her to pieces. She is very awesome. However, she did accidentally leak my first name on that show. And I had people emailing me the next day calling me by my real name. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not like funny or anything. I'm not like, I don't know. It just takes me back a little bit. Like, I don't know. Anyway. And also, I wanted to show y'all these because she gave me these wax melts when she gifted me the first edition to this series, the Neon Awakening Volume 1. And I still have them. And they were right over there. That's crazy. And no, I didn't just pull these out for the video. They've been in the same spot. I don't have a warmer, despite the fact that I actually make wax melts myself. So again, we have a whole lot in common. But anyways, I intend to burn, and they smell very good actually. I intend to burn them whenever I decide to get a wax warmer. I could have gotten one, but I just, for some reason, never got one. But I'm going to put it on my to-do list. And this is why my videos are 1,000,000 hours long, because I freaking ramble. But anyway. Okay, so me and tuck boxes don't get along. But hers is very simple to open, so I shouldn't really have any problems. Okay. In the luminous embrace of a neon awakening, our spirits dance to the vibrant pulse of light, where a very glowing hue unveils a realm of possibilities, and the night whispers secrets of a world reborn in electric dreams. There's some food for thought for you. All right. Ooh, this is a meaty one. Okay. Nothing in the box, which I expected, but you never know. I love this. I really do. About the deck. This deck is a combination of the major energies of tarot, chakra points, the planets, the astrological houses, and important signs and symbols and spirituality, bringing you closer to your neon awakening. Okay. Okay. We have the chakras here included. Now, and it says Bible verses, and I want to talk about that because I saw a review on her Etsy shop where someone said, and they didn't talk about the deck bad. They just said that the Bible verses kind of threw them for a loop because they have trauma from dealing with, I guess, being forced to be in a religion when they were younger or something like that. But I want to talk about that. oftentimes people take away from a great deck because of one little thing that they don't agree with. And again, the reviewer said nothing bad about the deck, just that threw her off a bit. But just, I'm not going to tell you not to get it just because it has Bible verses, and this is what I follow as well, so the Bible verses don't bother me. But I have found that when I use oracle decks that include Christianity or Jesus or Bible verses and things like that, people tend to get offended. But it's not my intentions, but you know, that is my faith. But I don't force anybody to go down that road or down that path. I get along with everybody. I don't care who you follow, just as long as, you know, you don't try to force me to stop having faith in who I believe is our creator. Just because you don't believe in that, that's fine. I don't feel like there's a reason to bully anybody, to nitpick, make fun, or slam down their throat. I'm not that. I'm not God. But yeah. But yeah, it was right up my alley, and I told her that. I said, this is right up my alley. You have Bible verses in this deck. Like, because first of all, I didn't hit her up to get a free copy of this deck, by the way. I hit her up to let her know that I saw that she had a volume 2. Because I had gotten emails that she was getting ready to put this deck out. But I guess I kind of got distracted and ended up slipping my mind at some point. And then I got back on to find that it had been out. And I told her I was going to purchase it once, you know, I got my coins together. Okay. Because right now I'm investing in other things. But I was definitely going to buy it. But my sis came through and she was like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'm just going to gift it to you. Put your address down here and I'm sending it. And she sent it almost immediately. So I thank you. I appreciate you. And know that whenever I hit you up like that, I am not looking for a handout. But I appreciate it. I wasn't finna turn it down. So, yeah. But back to this. So it does have Bible verses, just to warn you. And it looks like I don't know. There's 2 different blues here. Let me see. So the major arcana cards are color-coded to the 7 chakras. Okay. Bible verses are present to clarify the divine energy present in your life and situation. Quotes for growth, and understanding are included to help along your journey. Planets. The planetary energy cards are color-coded to the 7 chakras. You got archangels. Okay, so it's telling you here the chakras or the colors that it corresponds to. So major arcana, it looks like it's going to be purple or violet, whatever you want to call it. And that would be, I would say, third eye chakra. We'll find out once I get into the deck. The Bible verses look like it corresponds to the throat chakra. I am not sure what this actually, what is this? Yes, I do. What is this? Crown. This, I believe this probably is crown chakra, which are the quotes. The planets. Green would be the heart chakra. Then you got yellow, which would usually be solar plexus. And then this would be like the root, base chakra, same thing basically. And that is your sacral chakra. Now, we'll see, because I may have this wrong. She may have done it a different way. But there's that. I'm going to put that here on the side of me because I actually did not, and there's the back of the cards actually. I did not show the cards in the short video that I already recorded, so I'm going to try to, I'm not showing them all in the TikTok video, but yeah. So that's the back. We got the full: optimistic, carefree, joyful, free spirit, innocence, new start, path, and the journey. So I like this. This is very beginner friendly, just like the Neon Awakening Volume 1. And by the way, y'all, I do have her other decks. You guys know that I have Neon Awakening Volume 1 because she gave me that one as well. I eventually then purchased, what is the name of it? My mind went blank. I'm just going to call it the Love Oracle deck. I will correct it, put the right name of it on the screen. My mind went blank, y'all. And then once I purchased, the 5D Lovers Oracle. Okay, sorry, girl. 5D's Lover Oracle. I purchased that one, and in my purchase with that deck, she included Divine Truth Oracle for free as well. So, both decks have been getting used. You may not be seeing me on YouTube very often, but trust me, they are being used even when I'm doing private readings. Even when I'm doing just written readings for people, I do pull those out. So, yeah. But anyway. So, what I like about this is that there are keywords included, making it beginner friendly. Now, I'm going to say that if you are not familiar with the traditional system, as far as like, for example, the Fool on the traditional tarot deck would only say the Fool. It's not going to have these words on here. Without this being here, you probably wouldn't know that this was the Fool card unless you are already an expert in tarot. For the most part. So, for example, I could see this being the Fool because I've been doing this for so long. This easily, with these words here and not the title, I would know that that's the Fool. And then also the imagery can help give you more expansive, intuitive guidance as well. So, there we have it. I really love this, y'all. I don't have her Neon Awakening Volume 1 nearby me at the moment to show y'all the similarities. And the similarities are simply just the glow in the dark type energy. And then she does have keywords on that, but they're placed different. They're different words. And then the chakras are not on those. There's differences, but there's like, I'm familiar with that image from her first one. So, the Magician: connection between spiritual and material, power, ideas, purpose, elemental wisdom. And see, some of these words I wouldn't even think to put with the Magician, but they go nicely. They pair very well with the Magician's energy. So, you don't have to know tarot to have this deck to be very clear. I'm just saying that if the titles weren't on here and you were a beginner, you might not get why these words correspond to the High Priestess if the title wasn't here, if I'm making sense. High Priestess: purity, spirituality, inner knowledge, duality, hidden info, intuition, unconscious mind. I love this. Oh my God. Like, girl. Okay. Empress: peace, empathy. Venus: goddess, abundance. Yes, ma'am. Growth, beauty, creation of life, business. Growth. Y'all, I'm about to cry because I really like this deck. Like, what the hell? Not that I didn't think I was going to like it, because I already knew she was going to outdo it. I already knew she was going to outdo herself. So we have the Emperor: authority, structure, masculinity, ruler, father, leadership, control, power. Totally get that. The Hierophant: religious, spiritual, balance, tradition, system, shared beliefs, guidance, mentorship. So I'm not going to read everyone, but I'll give you a chance to look at it. I love the artwork that she's chosen, and I really wish I could find it, but you know. Lovers. Yes. Okay. We have the Chariot. Now on camera, you might not be able to see clearly that it says Chariot simply because it's in yellow. Momentum, control, success, ambition, determination, victory, willpower, movement, discipline. We got strength. Interest, or I'm reading this before I read that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hermit. Wheel of Fortune, which I want to say this image she may have in the other deck. For the Wheel of Fortune, I'm not sure. Not that it matters, because still love this deck. But Justice. Hanged Man, which in this photo is a woman. And I actually was going to do something similar in a tarot deck. She wasn't going to be on a pole, but it was going to be a woman. I do have a tarot deck that I've been working on off and on for the last year or two now. It's not really similar. Well, okay. Yeah. Don't know what I was talking about because I had to clear up some storage in my device here. So we have the Death card, transformation, reaping what you sow, rebirth, inevitability, new beginning, ending. So what I want to talk about very briefly when it comes to the Death card, a lot of people, especially those that are getting started into tarot, they assume that that means that someone's going to die. Now, I would never tell a client or even in my collectives that, hey, this is what that means. Now, if you get a strong intuitive feeling that that's what it means, it can. But usually that's not what it's talking about. It's just talking about the death of something, not necessarily a person. Maybe like even a cycle ending, but just something ending so you can bring in new energy. Sometimes it's a suggestion to rid yourself of something that no longer serves you so that you can open up a new door, if that makes sense. We got temperance, balance, middle ground, patience, alchemy, blending opposites, achieving harmony, hope. Okay. Devil. We have the Tower, and the Tower is another card that people gasp at when they see it because they've been told that it's a very, negative card. And this is a lot of times about like spiritual awakenings and just something needing to fall apart so that you can rebuild a foundation. It is not the end all be all just because you get the Tower card or the Death card and even the Devil card. The Devil card is talking about, self-discipline and, codependencies and things like that. So sometimes you're indulging into something for the wrong reasons there. But we got the Star. Love it. Ooh, and the Moon. Subconscious dreams, uncertainty, illusions, psychic thoughts, fears, mystery, vision, wisdom. The Sun. Judgment. World. Corinthians 13. Or chapter 13, verse 7, I believe that's what that is. Now, I grew up in the church for the most part. Now, do I go to church now every blue moon? But that is just because I like to stay at home. Not for any other reason but that. But I do have my own relationship with God and things like that. But, yeah. So, I did warn you guys that there were going to be Bible verses in this deck before we got to them, and here they are. Okay. Love beareth all things, believeth all things, hope all things, endureth all things. Now, I'm not sure if these, I believe we already went through all the majors. Now, we're going to see here. And we got Corinthians 4:18. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Psalms 23, verse 4. Now, Psalm is, I said Palms, I think at first, and that is not how you say that. It is Psalms. The P is silent. This is one of the chapters that my family goes to very often, in especially like dark times or times where we could use a little bit of light and healing and prayer. Psalms 23 is the main thing that my mom especially goes to immediately. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Now, not gonna lie, I'm not sure what tarot cards these correspond to just yet. I'm gonna have to work with the deck a little bit more, but well, let's see. Okay, we will see. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him. He helps me. My heart leaps for joy. Proverbs. Oh, can't see it. Luke. Don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. Hmm. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. A person's heart plans his way, but the Lord determines his steps. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly what is essential what is essential is invisible to the eye. So this is Le Petit Prince. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but okay. So now, not sure what that means. Oh, okay, wait. I think we're hitting into, I think this is where the chakras start coming in at, really. Y'all, I love the deck. I'm going to use it. I'm intuitive, so I don't even have to know what it means to get a message out of it. But as far as like this up here, but giving that asks no reward, love that has no price tag, a new state of consciousness, acceptance is being received as a free gift. Needed to hear that actually. And I already know that, but like, y'all. Anyway, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, do no evil. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. So this is the Japanese proverbs that we're in. Anonymous, you cannot see your reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. When the water calms, clarity comes. Anonymous. I like that. This is kind of like, at this point, like an oracle when we get to these. Many people think excitement is happiness, but when you are excited, you are not peaceful. True happiness is based on peace. Dr. Joe Dispenza. Your personality creates your personal reality. To change your personality, you must change your personal reality. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. So we're at the quotes. We've been at the quotes for the past 5 or 6 cards, I believe, and I didn't realize it. If you feel like you're losing everything, remember, trees lose their leaves every year, yet they still stand tall and wait for better days to come. Absolutely. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. Personal growth is not a matter of learning new information, but unlearning old habits. Really quickly, I don't even know if I saw the Hierophant card. Let me see. I don't even know why, but I thought I totally missed the Hierophant. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity, pretty sure I said that wrong, can pay to greatness. Mike Tyson, when you are favored by God, you are also favored by the devil. Who you came to the party with, who you leave with, is who you leave with. Okay, so now we have the houses. So we got first house, second house, third house, and you can pause to read if you wish. Fourth house, house of home, home life, family, ancestry, roots, the past, the mother, the nurturing parent. Love that. Fifth house, house of health, or sixth house, house of health, governs daily routine, health, diseases, diets, fitness, general well-being. Seventh house, eighth house, ninth house, 10th house, 11th house, 12th house, Saturn. So we're planets now. Venus, Pluto, transformation, power, death, rebirth, regeneration, deep changes, subconscious. Sun, Mars, Jupiter. We got some zodiac signs on the cards. Mercury, Moon, Neptune, Uranus. Okay, crown chakra. Spiritual connection, enlightenment, consciousness, over attachment to material possessions. Third eye chakra, intuition, foresight, mental clarity, lack of direction, overly rational confusion. Throat chakra. So I got the blues mixed up. Normally, just blue, any shade would be throat chakra. But yeah. Communication, self-expression, truth, problems with expression, the truth, self-advocating. We got the heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, Root, Flower of Life, the cycle of creation, and is said to symbolize the fundamental forms of space and time. So I like this. This is like a tarot oracle. It's definitely multi-purpose for sure. Seed of Life, Hamza, symbol of protection, believed to ward off the evil eye and bring good fortune, health, and happiness. Used as an amulet for strength, protection, and positivity. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel. Karma, what goes around comes around, divine justice, equal give and take, cause and effect, moral responsibility, consequences. Divine timing, divine intervention. So we're hitting the divine suit. So I wouldn't even say that this is, it doesn't say tarot, but it is part tarot from what I'm looking at. Divine connection, divine assistance, or it's a unique take on tarot, I would say. Soul family, external influence, discernment, and we have wisdom, if I can pick it up. So there you have it, Neon Awakening Volume 2. I would suggest going to check it out if you're interested. Yeah. Great deck. We'll definitely be using it on all my platforms. Thank you so much again, Whitney. I really appreciate this gift and you sharing